All right, this video is for our practice quiz for the Unit 4.2 quiz. So in problem 1, you're asked to find the similarity ratio of the two solids below. So I'm just going to go in order from left to right. We are given what is presumably the diameter, and the diameter here. We know these are linear measures because their units are just in meters. And so we're just going to compare 20 to 12. Remember, the similarity ratio, we always want to simplify it. So I could divide those both by their greatest common factor of 4, and I get 5 over 3. Remember, in your calculator, you can simplify a ratio by typing it in, going to math, and hitting math enter. So the calculator can do it for you. All right, so our ratio is 5 to 3, and that's left to right. So the ratio of the areas, we said we'll need to square our similarity ratio. So that becomes 5 squared to 3 squared. So we get 25 to 9. And then the ratio of the volumes, we'll just cube it. So 5 cubed to 3 cubed. So 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So 125 to 27. All right, moving on to the next question. Find the similarity ratio of the cube with volume of 8 cubic meters to a cube with a volume of 729 cubic meters. So we just need to make these linear. So we're going to take the cube root of 8 and the cube root of 729. So if you don't have your cubes memorized, you can do this on the calculator. So I can go to math, and then if I go down to the third item, that's the cube root. So the cube root of 8 is 2, and then the, wrong button, can go back to math. Sorry, the fourth item down. The cube root of 729 is 9. So this becomes 2/9. So that would be our similarity ratio, 2 to 9. All right, for problem 3, it says, for each pair of similar figures, the area of the smaller figure is given. Find the area of the larger and round the answers to the tenths if needed and include units. So we've got to start out with our similarity ratio. I'm just going to go large to small, so 13 to 9. And then I need my area ratio. So I'm going to square both of those. And that's 169 to 81. All right, so once I get my ratio, now I can set up a proportion. So from my ratio of 169 to 81, and that's the ratio of large to small, I'm gonna set this up now with the ratio of the areas. We don't know the large area, so I'm gonna put an X there. But the small area is 35. So now when we cross multiply, I get 81x, sorry, I have to write sideways, I'm running out of space, equals 169 times 35, which is 5,915. And then I just divide both sides by 81 to get x by itself. So 5,915 divided by 81 is 73.024. It said around to tenths, so I guess we'll do 0.2. And then since it's area, we need our units, so that will be in centimeters squared. All right, number 4 is super similar. In number 4, we are given the two linear measures. So my similarity ratio is 6 to 5, large to small. My area ratio is going to be 6 squared to 5 squared, or 36 to 25. So when I go to set up my proportion, my areas are in the ratio of 36 to 25. I don't know my large area, but I know my small area is 21. So I'm just going to cross multiply. I get 25x equals 21 times 36, which is 756. And then I divide both sides by 25 to solve. So I get x equals 30.24. And that's going to be in feet squared.